Conventions. Conventions exist all around us, often leading us to conform to similar ideas, similar ways to act and think. Conventions are found in almost all groups, genres, and institutions: religious, political, professional, social, familial, national. And implicit or explicit pressures to fit in exist. Any ritualistic behavior, thought, or action that can be duplicated and is duplicated by a group of people is a kind of convention. We can find conventions everywhere. Conventions are often agents for creating and maintaining human societies. In many cases, we participate in conventional thought, action, and behavior without even being conscious of it. Most conventions have been handed down to us by our ancestors, and since we have been born into them, we hardly ever question them. They provide the backdrop of our existence, thought of as "that's just how it is," and guide us along with their built-in expectations for how we must act and behave in different, almost all, contexts. They contribute to our sense of identity and breed an us versus them attitude, an in or out condition. Conventions are largely extolled, upheld, and followed by those who fear or are ignorant of difference or change of any sort, or by those who reap benefit, potentially at the expense of others. Conventions themselves are not bad. However, many are outdated or no longer are applicable or true for our times. They can be useful as long as we consciously accept them and feel good about practicing them. Conventions can guide us and teach us, but should not limit us in our own individual course. To move towards greater self-authenticity, we must liberate ourselves from external sources that attempt to exert power and control over our own expressions, internal truths, and yearnings. The time is now for every individual to work towards the practice of being in their highest and truest self. No convention or set of conventions can dictate the route for us. Conventions are external to us, and only we, each of our own, based on truth determined from our own internal knowledge, can determine our own path. Unaware acceptance and participation in conventions are dangerous for critical and creative thought, and curtail the ripening of individual expression. TI+TU is an invitation to radically break free from the conventions that hold us back and to devise our own systems for living, working, and being that are in alignment with our own highest personal truths.